everybody. Welcome to Stamping with Melva. I'm Melva Peters, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from British Columbia, Canada. And you can find me online at stampingwithmelva.com. It's Saturday, and every Saturday I come on and make a card or a project with you. And today I'm using the Hello Ladybug bundle, which is a stamp set and punch that is in the January to June mini catalog, but is also carrying over to the annual catalog. I'm so glad that it's carrying over. This is one of those bundles that I saw when the catalog originally came out and I wasn't so sure about. But now that I have it, I absolutely love it. And I think you guys will love it too if you haven't looked at it before. All right, let me switch over to my desktop and we'll get started. And if you come online, leave a comment and let me know where you're from. And hopefully I am live and that you can hear me. I'm kind of looking at my phone as well to make sure that I can see that I'm live. I can, and I think, yeah, okay. I think sound is working. All right. All right, so this is the Hello Ladybug. So it is a photopolymer stamp set. It's two-step stamping. So you get these great stamps, so cute, this ladybug, and some great sentiments like this one I'm going to use today that says, "You can bug me anytime." And then the punch punches out the body of the ladybug and also the wings. I've seen flowers made out of these wings, so you punch out a whole bunch and then just kind of adhere them all together into a circle. It looks really cute. Yeah, and there's also been some great cards made using this to make a bumblebee. I made one just recently and I can't remember where I shared it, but if I haven't shared it already, it will be something that's going to be shared. But you can put stripes across it and make it look like a bumblebee. All right, let me show you what I'm using. Hello. It must be Darlene from Las Vegas. I can't actually see Darlene. It looks like if you gave StreamYard permission, oops, it seems to have lost the permission, but I'm pretty sure it's Darlene. Yes, this bundle is amazing. I love it now that I've got it. All right, I've got a piece of real red cardstock, and it says 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm scoring it at 4 1/4. And as always, I use my paper trimmer to get a good score. This is the side I scored on, so fold into the raised line of the mountain, and that will make your fold even better. And use your bone folder. Okay, so that's the card base. Now I've got a piece of, oopsie, my going out of focus. Basic black. So this piece of basic black is cut 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then I have a piece of, a piece of basic white that is 3 3/4 by 5. All right, so I'm not going to do any stamping on this. Let's bring in the pieces I am going to use. So, I lost one of my circles. I'm back here. All right, so I've gone ahead and cut out from the, these are from the layering circle dies, and I've used the scallop dies in this particular case. So I have used the smallest and the second smallest to cut out 2 circles in basic black. You could do them in real red if you want, but I have done them. Oops. Hey, Catherine, good. Hey, Renee, welcome. Sorry, I'm just looking on my phone because I'm seeing Facebook user on StreamYard, which means you either haven't given permission, you go to streamyard.com/Facebook, or it's lost its permission. So, hey, Jocelyn, welcome. Okay, so I've got my card base pieces ready. Now, I also have a piece of basic white that I've cut that's 2 inches by 2 inches, and a piece of real red that is cut 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. And we're going to adhere this, but before that, I'm going to stamp using, I think, real red. Hesitating there because I wasn't sure. And I'm going to stamp my sentiment, and I'm pretty sure this will fit. I'm going to put this straight here. It will. So I'm going to stamp across here, kind of close to the bottom, maybe a 1/4 of an inch from the bottom. You can bug me anytime. I love these photopolymer stamp sets because you can see through stamping to stamp and get it pretty straight. I'm sitting down, which is not always good when I stamp. I do much better stamping straight when I stand up. I have a class this afternoon and I moved my camera and things around so that I could be prepared for my class. Okay, so we're going to adhere this piece. So this was a 2 by 2 onto the piece, the square that's 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Okay, there we go. And now this piece is going to go on right about there. And again, I'm going to adhere this flat. Trying to remember to close the lid of my liquid glue. If you were with me earlier this week and you realize I left my cap open and had to deal with it being clogged. I finally got it working. But all right, so this is just going to adhere, lined up with the bottom edge. And now we can take and adhere this. Ooh, it's almost out of glue here. Ah. Ooh, I am out of glue. All right, we're gonna have to get another glue. Okay. Now that I've started using this liquid glue, I go through it fairly quickly. All right. So this piece we're going to adhere on to this basic black. Like that. And then we'll adhere this piece on to our card base. Like that. I just love the red and the black. It's just so striking on a card. Okay, there we go. So we've got our card base mostly done. All right, so now let's take, this is the ladybug piece. I've already gone ahead and punched out the body of the ladybug from basic black and the wings from real red. And I'm going to take some tuxedo black Memento ink. And this stamp is the little dots that go on the wings. You can stamp these, or you can use, I've grabbed some of the classic matte dots. I will use these on my card, but you could also use these for the dots on the ladybugs. Or if you're from England, ladybird wings. But I've stamped in this case. And I'm just going to use a glue dot. Oopsie. This is an old package of glue dots. You can see I have a whole bunch of glue dots and dimensionals I've ordered from the past. So this is the old ones where they were on the other opposite side of the piece of backing. So I get mixed up. All right, we're going to put him here, or her, I don't know. I think ladybugs, or I don't know. I can't imagine them. They're all he's, but they're all hers. But they always seem to be a her for me. All right, we're just going to put her right like that. And then I'm going to take and put these two pieces, these two circles, I'm just going to put on, and I'm going to use dimensionals on these circles. Dimensionals. So you could use the mini dimensionals as on the smaller circle. Just gonna put that like that. And that like that. Now, this is feeling like it needs something else. What else does it need? Maybe some of these. Let's put some. Where's my take your pick tool? Let's put some of these classic matte dots and see what this does. dropped it. There we go. Let's put. Let's put some white ones. Usually I put 3 of things, but it's feeling like it needs maybe a couple more. Let's do some white. There we go. Okay, well, let's see. Still feeling like it needs something else. Not sure what else that might be, so it might have to be that for now. Let's do some stamping on the inside of the card. All right, this piece of the inside of the card is cut 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I'm going to use real red, and I'm going to stamp this flower down here in the corner. And there is a little tiny circle that, or kind of scallop circle that will fit right here in the center. So we'll do that. And then I didn't stamp straight up and down. So that'll teach me. So if you, I got a line here, and what I did was when I was stamping down, I tilted. So we're going to try that again. Where is it? So I was just going to stamp on the opposite side. And now let's see if I can straight up and down. This is where I said I was sitting instead of standing. I do much better when I'm standing. Thank you. All right. So now let's just adhere this onto the inside of my card. These Ladybug cards are so cute. Okay, there we go. Oops, see, got a little bit too much glue there. There, it'll dry. All right. You know, I probably, if I'd thought about it, embossing this piece of basic white would have maybe, it's feeling a little bit plain to me, but I think if I was going to do it again, I would do maybe some embossing on this piece of basic white, and that would have just given it kind of the pop that it needed. But still, it's kind of a cute card. All right. Let's see. There we go. Find where I am. Yeah, I could have done some second generation stamping of the greenery. That definitely I could have done that as well, Jocelyn. Yeah, there's lots of ways that you could spruce up the card and do it differently, or maybe the next time I do it, I'll do it differently. But yeah, I think it's okay for the moment. Let's see what I want to tell you. I will be back live at noon tomorrow, and then at noon Pacific tomorrow, and then at 6:30 Pacific on Tuesday night with my sketch challenge. So I hope you'll join me. I always do a Monday night card class. We make 1 or 2 cards Monday night at 7 p.m. Pacific. It's free. I just give you the layout. We kind of craft together, and you make the cards using what supplies you have and stamp sets. And it's kind of just a fun evening. So if you're interested in that, the Zoom information is always posted on my Facebook page, Facebook group, and the links to all of those are below this video. So if you're not part of my Facebook group, I'd love to have you join, but you can always go to my page and find it as well. Yeah, we've got a catalog launch coming, and a new catalog is coming out May 3rd. So the launch that I'm having with Stampin' with Diane is on May 28th from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific. So feel free to go out to my Facebook group and find that information. There is a link to the Facebook group we use for our virtual launch. We'd love to have you join us. And I am also participating, and I will put the link to this. I'm participating in another virtual launch, actually the day of the catalog, the May 3rd, when the catalog goes live. There are demonstrators from around the world doing presentations throughout the day when the catalog goes live. And I will put the link to that on my Facebook page and Facebook group if you'd like to join that event as well. All right, everybody, I hope you have a great Saturday, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye. Happy stamping.